Hello everybody, this is Lydia Binil here. I'm doing a little tutorial, as Cole asked me to do, on LinkedIn, how to get more leads on the top of your funnel. I feel like I'm not qualified to do this, but I know Jackie and lots of you have explored this probably years ago, and I've just stumbled upon this a few weeks ago and it's been working well with me. Happy to share what I've been doing, and hopefully you can see something that you can tweak which could help you better. Alright, so this is the model. I want to start off with the model, how I do it. So it's connect, engage and convert. I'll take you through the 3 steps that I do. I use LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So I'll tell you the step-by-step process. I don't know how to create this video where you can show your desktop and all of that, but I'll tell you step-by-step so you can actually follow it when you're in front of your computer. Feel free to pause it and go to that step and do it. Just an amateur trying to help you in some way. So go into your Sales Navigator and you go into advanced search. Just give me a moment. Go into advanced search and you can create you can create your search list here. So how you do that is go into search for leads, right? And that would come up. It would come up with a lot of just give me a moment. When you click search for leads, it comes up with a page with all the different filters. It says start your advanced lead search. So what I do is I go into geography, I type Sydney, Wollongong, because Wollongong is just down the road for me. And I go into seniority level and I say owner there. And I go into years in current position, less than 1 year, and years in current company, 1 to 2 years, 3 to 5 years. So I use all of this to find my ideal client, which is my target market. I also go into the company headcount and go 1 to 10 or 10 to 50, and I go into company type and I do self-owned, and that's what I do. When all of this comes up, I look for probably somewhere around 1,500 to 3,000, and when you do that, you'll come up with the search. You'll come up with this page. Let me just and you can just save the name for the search. And what you can do is look at how many people have posted. So there are 3 tabs even in your search page, the results that has come up. So you can see probably 30% of the total result should be there. So that's fairly good. And this, you might know all of this, right? So I'm just telling you. When you're doing for the 2nd day or a 3rd day, you just want to make sure you exclude your saved leads, exclude your viewed leads, and exclude your contacted leads here. The first few days when I was doing, it was just a bit hard because the LinkedIn is an improper perfect system. It's an imperfect perfect system, as I can say, because it really doesn't tell you exactly how many people you've contacted or who you've contacted before till you go in and send a connection request again, and that's when the red bar comes and says, oh no, you can't contact because you've already contacted them before. So it's a waste of time, especially when we're trying to build the top of the funnel. Just to get people on top of the funnel, like, I think it is a lot of work. So for me, my numbers are, I'll tell you the numbers that I do. So I send connection requests every day, which is 150. And I follow a little process. I'm happy to share what I do. And hopefully you can get some value out of it. So the first step that I do is I go into advanced search. I save a particular search. So after you're happy with the list, when the list comes up, you just look at the people, what they do and things like that. Just have a browse on the page, the first page, and you'll get a feeling as to would you love to work with these people. And if you feel like and just save that list and every day you can just go to their list, and LinkedIn would have already picked up, not LinkedIn, Sales Navigator would have already picked up the new people in that list, and you just go in and send connection request every day. So for sending connection requests, there'll be near their little profile on that page, you'll have 3 dots, and you click on that and say connect, and it'll give you an option to open up write a little note. I don't use the note that is written there already, because people know that note, right? Because most of them business owners use for their own businesses as well. So I don't like that. I like it to be a little more organic. So on my text pack, that's where the text pack comes into picture. On my text pack, I have a little thing saying, I can see that we both live in Sydney and hope we can connect. Very simple, not too much. People find it easy to just make that connection. Lydia, and I send it to them. Most of them, accept it. So out of 150, at least 50 to 60 accept my connection request. And then usually people say, before all this, we need to use our positioning matrix to optimize our LinkedIn and make sure your cover page, if you can put a nice cover page, and optimize your LinkedIn profile just based on your positioning matrix for this 90 days, as Pete says. So people usually come and check out your profile, and and then they would see if they want to connect with you or not, and they'll accept your connection. So after they accept the connection, you would get a notification on your messages saying, this person, for example, Andrew Kennedy, is your connection now. So all you need to do for the new people who've connected with you is go into your messages on your main LinkedIn, and you'll have all those people, and it'll be unread. If you want to, if you want to just filter your unread messages, which is your new connections, go into filter under messages, and it'll say unread, and it'll give you all of that. And every day I have this practice that I go through. I do my 150 connections. Now I use LinkedIn Helper, and that really sends me all of those messages. It's only 115 or something per year. That's a bargain to be able, because it's so boring to be able, just sending those 150 connections every day. It's so mundane. And LinkedIn Helper, what it does is it goes into their profile. It's very organic. It takes like 40 seconds on every profile. It goes through it and it literally types it up for you. So it's very natural kind of thing. So you don't get into trouble with LinkedIn, because you can get into trouble if people report you or things like that. There is a limit on, if they report you 3 times, you'll be barred from sending connection requests to people and things like that. So LinkedIn Helper takes care of all of that, a lot of it. But before that, I would suggest that you do it manually, at least for a week, just to iron out all the bugs before you go in. So the process is, first I send the connection request with a little message which is written up, which I just copy paste from the text pack. And then after they connect with me, I send a little blurb about me, which is with the survey. So I've typed up a survey on Typeform. You can use that. It's very interactive, pretty good. I like it, better than SurveyMonkey. And so I just start off with the message saying, hey Andrew, what a great day to connect with you. What I usually do is help business owners to improve their productivity, blah, blah, blah. And then what I say is I'm constantly looking for the right content that I want to put out for the business owners. So if you can just help me in this research that I'm doing, if you can answer these questions, it wouldn't take you more than 2 minutes. It just has 8 questions. So if you have like a couple of minutes to spare, that'll be great. And by the end of the survey, it'll ask you for an email address. So I just put out the, what is that, opposition? Was it? No, yeah, whatever. So I just put out whatever they would feel, I say there is no opt-in required when you put in your email address or anything. Feel free to put in. I'll be happy to share any research material or content that I have. Thank you so much for connecting with me. I use neuroscience to help business owners and hope that we can connect in some way or the other. So I send that message, which I've put on my text pack. I copy paste it again. There. And usually people, nearly 50% of them come back to me saying, oh, that's so lovely, that's great. Happy to help you. I don't have some of them will just do it straight away, and the survey just comes and sits in my inbox. Or some of them might tell me that, hey, I don't have time today. I can come back to it a couple of days or whatever. So out of 150, I would get like at least 60 people connecting with me, and from the 60 I would get at least 10 surveys probably per day I would get back, and from the survey they give me everything that I need to connect with them. So I have questions where, what is your biggest frustration? What has been your biggest challenge? What have you achieved in the last 12 months in your business? How would you rate your business growth in the last 12 months? I give them options and things like that. I just have like 8 questions. It flows quite organically, and at the same time they don't feel that they're giving too much information about themselves. And that's it. And what I do is I go back on the message and I say, hey Andrew, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate taking that time to do that survey for me. I read your survey and I saw that scaling your business is your number one goal for the next 12 months. I would love to have a quick chat with you this week and see if I can help you in any way to understand what's going on, if I can add any value to you. Lydia, that's it. Nothing much, that's it. The main point is, if I can see, I would love to see what's going on and if I can add any value to you and your business. That's about it. Most of them come back saying, hey, yeah, I would love to. When can we have a chat, kind of thing. So I would get like 4 to 5 discovery calls every day booked in. Put it in my calendar. I do a Zoom link, so it looks quite professional and nice. I send them a Zoom link because people usually, they give all this commitment, but they can forget. Because it's a 10-minute chat, people might not think of putting in their calendar. But I send it to them, and just 1 or 2 hours before, and they would have given their number as well. What's the best number to contact? But I forgot one part. So by the end of the survey, they do have an option to click into something and book a session with me on Calendly. So my Calendly link is left there as well. Lots of them usually go there and pick a time by themselves and put their number into the Calendly questions, and they book it by themselves as well. And I just chat with them very organically, and and I send them a text message saying, hey, just a reminder, we're going to have a scheduled call, a strategy call in half an hour. And I give them a call, and I do not sell on the spot. If they're ready, that's a different story, but usually I don't sell on the spot. I say, oh wow, great, I would love to give you more information. How about a focus call? So I just take, and people are usually open for that rather than saying buy my program. I can say, I just say, really, okay, I understand what I can really understand where you're coming from. I would love to help you here, give you a couple of strategies. How about we schedule a half an hour call where I can take you live. I usually do a Zoom session where I don't do video. I just do audio with a screen share, and I use real-time board to actually map out a strategy as not to go into the detail and indulge myself, but to but to give them a high-level strategy as to the steps, what I would take them through, and constantly keep switching between where are they now, where they would like to get to, where are they now, where they would like to get to, and the gap in between is where I would be able to add value. So that's what I do, and it's been working well. I'm not saying that I've been able to close calls yet. It's still not happened, but I was in a position where I didn't even know how to fill the top of the funnel, and that was quite frustrating for me. But now I've found a way. Hope that helps. If you guys might be doing something awesome, which I wouldn't even have an idea, I haven't even explored into it. If you can let me know what I could do different to make it even better, and what you guys have been trying so far, I would love to learn from you. Okay, chat soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.